I'm going to create a quick video here on Vidtoon, so let's just call it test, create a new project, see how this goes. So the idea is I'm going to create a very simple animation video with a character probably walking across the screen. Let's see if we can do that, and I might even try the text-to-speech module. So let's just put in a background. So I might even do a couple of scenes. So I want that to be, let's say, 7 seconds is good. So the idea is, okay, so we've got our man. Let's make him big. He's talking at the moment. So I want him to walk across the screen for 5.5 seconds. He's disappeared, so there he is. How do I get him to do that? Let's try to select him here, go to settings, change it to, let's make him run across. So I'll leave all that, move A to B, so I want him to move across the screen. So let's move it to the end here where I want him to stop. Oops, I don't even know what that is. Let's select it there. Okay, I think I want him to move to about there. Is it going to work? No, I've done something wrong already. I think I have to move that to there. Do I move him to there? Okay, let's see how that goes. Let's replay this back. And nope, that's not working. So let's see. Is that what I do? Who knows? Okay, so let's move it to the end there. Select him again. To there. Is that it? Hey, there we go, got it working. So he's running across the screen. He stops there. So what I want to do is change him up. So let's put in another one. So that's all looking good. Drop that there. I want this one to go for, let's say, 3 seconds. I'm going to try and match this up so he is roughly the same size and then it stops in the same position. So it's not moving for me, so I can't tell where he's going to stop. So let's run it from the start. He runs across as expected. He stops and he stops. So it would be really nice if I could actually see where he stops here. Can I do that? I can, so he should stop about in line with those two. Alright, so if I put him about there, and so that should line up. Let's have a look. It's not too bad actually. Okay, so now what I want him to do with this one is to fade out. So the disappear animation, I want him to fade out. And so this one, I want him to fade in. So we'll move the playhead back to the start and we'll see how that looks. He runs across, he runs across, he runs across, he fades out, and he stays there. And then the background disappears. So he doesn't actually fade out, he doesn't actually fade in, and the background disappears for some reason. And he stays there. And so we can see there that they're not quite lined up, so we might even try and line him up by putting him up there. And let's see how that works. And, oh, hang on, what's going on now? Now it's completely changed. And he appears in properly and the background disappears. So that was okay. So I don't even know where he's gone now. He's disappeared completely. Okay. Not sure now. Let's maybe add a new scene. I don't know. Let's try that one. Because we want text to speech, we'll keep this fairly simple. Let's just go for, he looks good. Make it a bit bigger. I might change him to, that looks pretty good. Settings, let's go for, let's go for her. That looks okay. She's speaking, she's happy. And let's try a... Right, next thing is I've added a text to speech thing here. I've had to do it while Loom wasn't running because the Loom controls actually hide the icon to click on. But anyway, I've put it in here.
Hello world.
There it is. Not all that inspiring, the voice. Biggest problem with this is that I wouldn't use it anyway because the quality is really poor, but I do have a Google API key. Every single time I click on this I need to enter the API key. It never saves it. And then it never... The other problem I had is that the voice changes as soon as you click off. So if you do that and then you click like that, it changes back. It'll change back to the default one, no matter what you change it to. And there was another issue with that. I wouldn't use it anyway, so it's not that big a deal, but it just doesn't work. So that's basically my issues with it, that it just doesn't work the way it should. So if I'll render and export my video now. We'll call it test Vidtoon. Let's export that. As far as I know, this process works pretty well, though I might have had troubles with this with another video as well. It's pretty quick anyway.
Hello world.
Put a hello world there in there for some reason. So it's rendering, obviously rendering the second scene now. I'm about to play the rendered finished version of this, so here we go. I'm going to have to talk through it. So we've got some weird stuff happening already, and it just gets weirder. Okay.
Hello world.
And okay, so that's the second scene, and that's how it looks. It has got a lot of black screen here, and I don't know where that comes from. And that's was my exported video from what I just did. Very basic, 2 scenes. Tried to do an animation. The animated character disappeared. Second screen was just a female character standing there without any animation, with a simple text-to-speech. I didn't do any zooms, but for some reason it zoomed in on part of the scene, and I would have absolutely no idea how I would be meant to fix that, because as far as I'm concerned, what I just attempted to do was as basic an animation as I can possibly do, and it completely failed, like not even close to being able to use that video. Not remotely close. So, Vidtoon, not good.